Good morning, kids. This is Coach Fern. We're going to read a book. Maybe some of you have seen the movie Cars. I'm going to read a little bit about the book, and maybe it's the same as the movie. We don't know. The biggest race of the year was a three-way tie. Now, racing legend The King, rookie Lightning McQueen, and rough racer Chick Hicks would compete in a tie-breaking race in California in 1 week. Lightning could have won if he had listened to his pit crew. Instead, he had blown 2 tires on his last lap. Here he is blowing his tires. After the race, Lightning bragged about being a one-man show. His pit crew quit. The King planned to retire after the next race and tried to help by advising Lightning to get a good crew. This ain't a one-man deal, kid, but Lightning was too busy dreaming of being famous to listen. Lightning was soon on his way to California in the back of a tractor trailer named Mac, but in the middle of the night, Lightning rolled accidentally out of the trailer. Do you think he's a little scared? Probably. With no headlights to guide him in the darkness, his were just stickers, Lightning wound up lost in trouble. He passed out exhausted as the sheriff arrived. There he is. And here comes the sheriff. The next morning, Lightning awoke to a friendly voice. "My name's Mater," the rusty low tow truck said. "Where am I?" Lightning wondered, looking around. "Radiator Springs, cutest little town in Carburetor County," Mater told him. But all Lightning could see was an old run-down town in the middle of nowhere. Soon, the sheriff arrived to take Lightning to traffic court. There's Lightning. And the rusty tow truck Mater. Turned out that Lightning had torn up Main Street. The night before, the judge, an old car named Doc Hudson, wanted to throw the race car out of town. But a clever blue sports car named Sally wanted Lightning to repair the road instead. "We're a town worth fixing," she declared. Finally, Doc agreed. There they are, trying to solve the problem together. Lightning was hooked up to an old paving machine. He wanted to leave as soon as possible, so he quickly paved the road. But now the road was bumpy, lumpy. Doc and the rest of the townsfolk, they were not happy. Doc Hudson challenged Lightning to a race. "If you win, you go, and I fix the road. If I win, you fix the road my way," Doc suggested. "You know what, old-timer? That's a wonderful idea," Lightning agreed. "Let's race." Lightning was sure he would win, but as he sped across the dirt track, he skidded on a sharp turn and drove off a cliff. You drive like you fix roads? Lousy," shouted Doc, who went on to win. There's Doc at the top with the tow truck, Mater helping him out again. Lightning was upset by Doc's words. "You drive like you fix roads." "I'll show him," declared Lightning. He worked all night paving the road, and in the morning the townsfolk saw a new smooth section of Main Street. See how black it is? Looks really nice. Slowly, the town started to warm up to Lightning and help him out. Red, the fire truck, hosed him off. Sally gave him a room at the Cozy Cone Motel. And that night, Mater took Lightning out to have some fun tipping over tractors. At first, Lightning thought it was strange, but soon he joined in the fun. There he is with the fire truck. Cone Hotel. The race car was surprised to find he was having a good time. "I made a good choice," Mater said when they returned to Sally's motel. "In what?" asked Lightning. "In my best friend," Mater replied. There's the hotel, the Cozy Cone. There's Lightning right in the middle. You see Mater? Mater's way... Where is Mater? There he is, way at the top. The next day, Sally, Lightning went for a drive. Lightning learned that Radiator Springs had once been a busy place, but when the new interstate was built, cars forgot all about the little town. How great it would have been to see this place in its heyday, Lightning sighed. "One of these days we'll find a way to get it back on the map," promised Sally. There they are, looking down into the valley. Later, Lightning found out that Doc was actually the Hudson Hornet, a famous racer. After a crash, Doc had been forced to leave racing, but Doc didn't want anyone in town to ever know about it. You guys think maybe he was ashamed a little bit? Felt bad? He'd once been famous and wasn't anymore? What everyone did know was that the town was changing. Cars were fixing up their shops. And after Lightning finished the road, he helped by shopping at every store in town. That night, Radiator Springs was lit up for the first time in years. "It's even better than I pictured," Sally told Lightning. "Thank you." It's looking good. But their cruise down Main Street was cut short. The rest of the world had been looking for the missing racer. Now they had found him. They swarmed around Lightning as Mac, his tractor trailer, pulled him up and whisked Lightning off to California. After Lightning was gone, the neon lights went out one by one. "I didn't even get to say goodbye," Mater said sadly. Sally overheard a reporter thank Doc for the tip. "You called them?" she asked Doc. "It was best for everyone. Best for everyone, or best for you," she replied. There he is with all the spotlights. The other cars from the town. Soon Lightning was racing in the big race, but his heart wasn't in it. As they entered the final laps, he was in last place. You see him back there. The other cars are in front. Then Lightning was surprised by a voice he heard over his headset. "I didn't come all this way to see you quit." It was Doc Hudson. Lightning couldn't believe it. The Radiator Springs folks were going to be his pit crew. Racing fans were amazed to see the famous Hudson Hornet leading the crew. The Hudson Hornet leading the crew. And there's Lightning with his new pit crew. With the help of his Radiator Springs pit crew, he took the lead, but the green race car, Chick Hicks, didn't want to come in last, so he caused the king to crash. Lightning saw what happened. Instead of winning the race, he went back and pushed the king across the finish line. "What are you doing, kid?" asked the king. "I just thought the king should finish his last race," Lightning replied. Chick Hicks won the race, but Lightning was the real champ. He had learned that helping others felt even better than winning a race. See, he's pushing him across the line. And he won, but not the right way, getting somebody else to crash. Lightning learned that helping others felt even better than winning a race. Soon, Lightning McQueen was back in Radiator Springs, his new home. Thanks to Lightning, the town was a busy place once more. Lightning was happy to be with Sally. As the two looked at each other, Sally smiled. "Last one to Flo's by," she dared. Laughing happily, the cars raced off together. Okay, and that's it for today. Although I'm going to spell cars. C is for Cozy Cone, a place cars can stay. A is for arrow, it shows cars the way. R is for road, cars drive on for miles. There's R. And S is for Sally. She makes Lightning smile. S. Now, before he drives off to his next race, can help him spot the car in a prickly place. Look back in the book and try to find the image shown in each red sign frame. Well, we can't do that too easily, but we might be able to try next time. Okay? I will see you next time. Have a great day.